Already.
Pop. Pop, pop. Pop. Pop, pop. Pop. Pop, pop. Pop. Pop.
Hello and welcome to Misfits and Monsters. I'm your scary neighbourhood dungeon master Aaron, and as usual I have a coterie of creatures and freaks that will be playing various creatures and freaks within our D&D game, and one by one with their specially pre-prepared introduction materials they will tell you about themselves and the characters that they play, starting with who looks the least ready? Max!
I was totally unprepared. I haven't got anything special this week, unfortunately. But I'll introduce myself.
Oh, you're special enough.
Hi, I'm Max, and I play a character called Bog, who's a gnomish wizard, and he's got really long metal legs now. And I also play Grog, who's a big ogre. He likes splashing things. That's it.
That'll do. That'll do, pig. Okay. Mike, come on. You're up.
Alright. I'm playing Ezra, the Paladin. He's a bit
special.
He's still not got any better intro than the last time. So I'm still just winging it. What's he done recently? Caught a train really badly.
Yeah.
We swung across a chasm, avoiding a robotic worm.
Yeah. I think I probably tried to cast some more spells and probably just failed horribly. In fact, that's exactly what happened.
You summoned some butterflies.
Exactly
Yeah, you did. And
I summoned some butterflies entirely by accident.
And I think
we lived, so it helped.
Well,
it was probably the most beautiful thing to enter this domain, for the past 10,000 years or something. So it's a bunch of butterflies. So at least I brought some beauty to this place.
Yeah.
And it's the only reason.
Because clearly, what's left of this image is it's not enough. It's a sorry shadow of his former glory. And on that note,
moving on. Thanks, Mike. Okay, Kat, your time to shine. Ooh.
Oh man.
Oh, she's got stuff.
No.
Fuck me. Okay.
It's just the same one as usual.
No.
I just didn't have it ready. So I'm Kat, I'm playing Kayla. She's a lilac-skinned, white-haired tiefling. She's a battle mage who combines her enthusiasm for explosions with her amazing whip skills. However, she's now somewhat without her magic and is learning to harness an alternative explosive power in the form of firearms.
Cool.
There we go.
Thank you, Kat.
That's me.
That was swift. I think that's the swiftest you've delivered that to date.
I should probably slow down. I do that when I'm nervous.
It's because you haven't got the pizza comfort blanket to.
Pizza.
Okay,
Yeah.
well we've got pizza, so that is complete.
all good.
Pat,
Shaolin shadow
you can
boxing.
go next.
And the Wu-Tang sword style. Do you think your Wu-Tang sword can defeat me?
We might get sued.
Yes. And the stream is down.
Hello.
Hello.
Endorsing the Woo.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
he's got Woo wear on.
yeah.
love you,
Diversify
Wu-Tang.
bonds.
Diversify your
You
bonds.
just made that a million times less cool by saying woo-wear.
That's what it's
That's
called.
what it's
That's,
called.
that's what,
It's called
that's what they
Wu-wear.
call it. Yeah, it's called the Wu-wear.
It's on brand.
Just because it
Max
comes
thinks
out of
it's
my
uncool.
mouth doesn't automatically make it uncool.
Actually, he's cooler because he's OG. I got into the Wu-Tang.
Yeah, man.
when
I was there when they
older.
first came out.
Yeah, yeah.
Shaolin.
Yeah.
Monk.
36 Chambers of Death, bitch.
Don't just not this for the OGs. Let's say that was my introduction. Next.
What nothing about your character.
Yeah, I just said he's a monk.
Okay, I just steamrolled all over.
Yeah, Shaolin monk.
Yeah, great. Craig.
Hello. I play Cray Cray, a reptilian bugbear fighter. No, I'll do his usual his statement. That's it. He's tall in stature, small of mind, pink scale hide and yellow eyed. My axe is hungry for all things unholy. If only I knew what.
What flavor was ravioli?
I've just deleted this line. Oh, who knows what that other line was?
Oh,
I
Craig.
can't remember.
I thought you'd completed it
I
at
had,
last.
and I think I've just deleted it.
Yeah, you don't
Press
remember what that
undo.
line was, but you had the
It's
same.
saved. It's saved.
You had the same introduction since we had Buzz.
Oh, if only I knew what farm meat was on the menu. That was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick, type it back in.
It's on there, but it's all
Okay.
it's all goofy.
Okay, because nothing new's been happening, you guys. You're not getting the inspiration. I'm sorry. You're just not getting the inspiration. But let's see what
That's
Has
totally fair.
does.
That's totally fair.
Let's see what Has does.
This is
last
cheating,
but
'cause
not
he's-
least.
He always gets inspiration. That's how he gets through. Otherwise, his character's shit.
Well, he makes the effort, though.
That's
This
true.
is why.
Cavalier with my finances.
That's true.
He's hiring staff writers on the side.
You don't have Has's talent.
Who's that?
words.
Who's that ginger
He's
behind
just
you? Is
using
that Conan
five-year-old.
O'Brien?
Someone just passed him.
Get out of the shop. Get out of the shop.
I know, right? Hello, I'm Haz. I play the Straw/Mass, more apparent than a bag of trash. Bramble. Physically, an attack on all senses. Hexes to hinder the physical and mental defenses. It's offensive how it hits. Could it be a diet of spellcasting and dastardly wits? Or is it just the smell of sewer shit? Who knows? If he's on the tracks. Future fools better relax or get hit with the death tax.
Oh.
I cannot.
Nice.
That's
Has,
I'm
raw.
Not
incapable.
allowed to be in this
Has-
game anymore.
you have earned your session only
See,
inspiration.
that's why you get it.
guys.
Like, I'm looking through the snippets I've written, and they're slowly getting longer, and I'm like, oh no.
It's alright. Pats are getting shorter, so it kind of evens out. So, okay, cool. Thank you for that, everybody. Recap time. So, this is mainly for Max's benefit, and if I forget anything, can you guys help me fill in the blanks? So, you had disembarked from the lightning rail carriage that took you to another platform deeper underground, and your dwarven escorts, the something siblings, the storm. My brain is gone again. Notes. Stormforge
Stormforge.
siblings, Nickel and Copper, agreed to escort you through the underground tunnels that the station is comprised of to a platform that would lead you directly to the headquarters of the Resistance. When you went up the stairs to this platform, you found it to be a dilapidated and ruined mess. It was out of service from most of the main lightning rail lines and was inhabited by a bunch of bold pink rat-like creatures with swollen craniums. And they scarpered after you entered. The Stormforge siblings then activated some sort of hidden lever on the inside of the tunnel mouth of the lightning rail line, and made it pulse a number of times in a certain sequence in order to signal to the Resistance at the other end of that passage that they wished to enter. And so you were just forced to wait until you got a signal back to indicate that they'd heard, which you did. And they sent a hand-propelled carriage down the line to where you were waiting on the disused platform. And it's one of those ye old timey comical piston pump type of things, but large enough to accommodate your entire group. Unfortunately, as you are about to embark upon that device, somebody in your group, and I can't remember who it was now, in my memory it's Cray Cray, but he could have been the one that saved you. Who did it? Who set them off?
Set what off?
The rat creatures when you tried to get on board the cart. Was it Sif or Cray Cray? Yeah, it was Cray Cray. And
wait, what did you do?
I walked down towards the platform and then...
They were about to coalesce into some form of like amalgamous
Rat King.
like Rat King creature when
Sif talked him out of it.
Sif talked them out of it, and then you gifted them some food to further appease them, so they left you alone. So you actually didn't have a fight that session
At all,
because of successful
That's
negotiating.
Second
Never
one in
happened.
the last few
Yeah.
weeks that we've not had
I think. Hold on. Was Max here last session?
No. He
there we go.
Johnson. I had to pilot him a bit.
I was in the other session that we didn't have a fight, actually.
Well, I mean, you still managed to murder someone.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fight, he killed
I
himself.
think we're more hesitant because like we're not all equipped with our usual magical means, so we're a bit more diplomatic.
So you
Can't just blow everything up.
you all clambered aboard the carriage and struggled to actually find the rhythm and coordination to propel it. Like it was just a complete shit show, to be honest. Like, I've never seen so much bad rolling probably in one session. But in the end, Grogget had to get out and push you until you guys could finally match rhythms and get the thing going via its control pumps. And as you were doing that, travelling on the line towards where the Resistance headquarters would be at its terminus, you eventually noticed a gigantic metallic worm-like construct with like boring sort of wheels clamped in its mouth like a spinning bit, was destroying the tunnel after you and gradually catching up to the cart. But you somehow succeeded in keeping ahead of it and not being churned up into mince. But ahead of you, the line had been destroyed over a chasm to keep anybody else from following after you. So you had to perform some daring do in order to avoid flying off the end and falling into the gap. And you guys were all successful at that except for, I believe it was Bramble, or was it Sif? You fell down, but you managed to catch hold and prevent yourself from falling to your death,
and then run up
climb back up.
Yeah.
But the worm, as all of you swung on various grapples and flew, because Bramble cast fly upon Cray Cray and he was able to carry the rest of you off to safety. The construct, this worm construct, followed after you and just destroyed everything, including the tracks and most of the tunnel behind you, and then it just disappeared into this larger chamber beyond, like ploughing a furrow around this huge pile of scrap metal that was surrounding the base of an archway that was under construction by a number of other scorpion-like construct creatures and various flying insect-like drone constructs. And that's where we left it, I believe. You guys were just on the cusp of entering there. You'd found a crevice in the wall that was like a small cavern that you squeezed into and decided to take a rest. So
I believe we had a long rest.
Yeah, so we'll say that you guys have had a long rest in there and recovered your spell slots
thank God.
and HP and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so let us begin. So
I believe you last session you set up 2 big fights for us, and we managed to avoid both of them, right?
Yeah,
pretty
much.
That was great. That was so un-Misfit-like.
Whoops.
Maybe we should go back and fight them.
No.
Whoa.
Gotta get the XP.
We need to grind.
What do you mean we missed a fight? Let's go back in there. Come on, we can take him.
Yeah, you
We've
go
got 1
first.
week, and this is what happens. We become pacifists.
See, I gotta say, it was incredibly enjoyable to actually find a solution to a problem rather than try to kill it.
That is the solution to the problem.
But it's yeah. It's not a problem. In my mind,
You sound like Joseph Stalin. No man, no problem. You kill man, you have no problem.
He won.
Is that a quote?
Controversial.
Something like that.
So, we rested. That's where we left it, right?
Yeah. So you're just before you're on the kind of at the end of the edge of the tunnel that's on the threshold of a larger cabin, where the scrap heap and that metallic arch that's being built is housed within, and it's a much vaster cabin, at least 120 feet high.
Did we long rest? Did you say? Or
You did.
We did a long rest, yeah.
Is there so there's some sort of mechanical construct that is currently it's actually in the process of constructing an
There
archway
are
thing.
4 of these scorpion-like constructs that are hauling pieces of metal from the junk pile at the base of this arch and building onto it. And then there are flying insect-like drones that look like a cross between a crossbow and like some form of like dragonfly.
No sign of organics.
No, not at present.
This is a strange location for a group of rebels or whatever they're called, resistance.
Yeah. How much further to their base? I'm talking to the.
Are you
the
talking
dwarf.
to the dwarves? He's like,
Yeah.
well, I believe it's not far from here. We'll have to negotiate around and through this massive structure there to find the resistance.
So did you say it was like a giant pile of scrap metal?
It's a giant pile of scrap metal around the base of a archway, like a half-completed metal archway, and the worm construct has basically ploughed a trench all around it before it disappeared elsewhere into the caverns. So you guys would basically come out of the cavern, like the crevice that you've rested in, into this huge trench, and if you enter through the large arched opening into this cavern beyond, you will see from the base of the trench that you're standing in, this junk pile with this archway rising from the middle of it.
And this archway seems to be just an arch on its own.
Yeah, it's 100 feet tall,
Oh, fuck.
and it's not
Big
completed.
old archway. Can I try and use insight to discern what its purpose might be? Because clearly
Yeah, sure.
it's not an archway to anywhere
Yeah.
obvious.
Yep, go ahead.
Did you say insight?
I guess
Mm.
insight?
Investigation.
Is there an...
Because insight is more like intentions of a creature or
Yeah.
a
Oh,
person.
right, okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
investigation then.
Mm.
You might try history on
it's
it.
Natural 20, so
Okay, so
whatever it was.
it doesn't appear to be designed for transport or ornamental use. It seems to serve some sort of purpose. It's definitely a device of some kind. It has mechanical, visible mechanical components in its interior between the paneling that they're adhering to it. So it's a machine of some kind. But the purpose
don't
of which
trust
is
it.
beyond you.
It's incomplete.
It's incomplete at the minute, yeah.
What are they building?
Can we ask the meter?
Yeah. Let's get meter out.
Scan it.
What's that?
Bear with me a moment. I must examine it in more detail and at greater length. In fact, if you could get me closer, that would help immeasurably.
Okay. I'll stealth him over.
Okay, do a stealth check then.
I mean, it's like a massive room.
Oh, fucking hell, bro.
Did you just roll a natural 1?
No, it's a 10.
He rolled a natural 2.
It's a 10.
Let's just walk over.
10 plus what?
Isn't it quite a big
No,
room
it's
though?
10.
Like,
In
that
total.
was with the plus.
It was 2 plus 8.
Yeah.
It is, but God, by the three
Okay,
La 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 la.
Crunch, crunch,
Splush,
crunch.
splush, 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 crunch, crunch. Hey, you guys! Look at this big art spray! Blip, blip, blip.
What are you working on?
Hi, guys!
Okay.
Oh, my character's a fucking idiot.
Wait, your character?
I didn't
Well,
think shit was going to get
some
real
role
this
play.
this early into the session, so I was expecting a bit more roleplay, you know.
He hasn't even got out his killing dice yet.
Look, we did all the role playing last session. Today is just murder.
All the numbers are just skulls.
You're gonna have 5 fights. Oh!
This
I've got to find
enemy.
the stats for this thing now to see. Hang on.
Oh fuck!
It only had 300. It only has 350 hit points.
Was that the
It's
first?
getting spicy.
Did we go from a
already.
natural 20 to a
20s
2?
and
Yeah, you
20s.
did. We did.
I see.
You
tried.
brought it down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
6?
Yeah. God no. You're just you are useless. Okay. So
Thank you.
one of the winged crossbow-like constructs that's buzzing around this thing spots you and turns, and
Hello.
Look at that.
Die.
Whoa, wow. What does it do?
I forgot my bug spray.
and it lowers itself towards you, and you can see that it has mounted on like what would it's sort of like a rudimentary head above the barrel that would be its mouth, and it says to you,
Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out.
State your business here.
In common.
yeah,
If you aren't going to answer in a satisfactory fashion, I may be forced to perforate you.
Oh no.
Name of your sex tape. I may be forced to perforate you, girl.
He's just gonna be totally honest. I'm looking for the resistance.
Oh god.
The resistance.
Yeah. Is it that way?
Halt! Do not go further.
Okay.
You are not authorized or recognized as a member of the resistance.
Can I join?
so
Roll initiative.
How far away is it?
it's in the air like
How
about
far?
30
Let
feet
all the
up.
bad things
30
you
feet.
want to happen, Aaron. Come on. Kill
Aaron
him.
doesn't want bad things to happen to her.
Murder.
The thing is, it's like I was hoping that these NPCs, I'm letting you behind the curtain here, wouldn't be there.
Uh-oh.
So you would have to deal with this. But now I've got to just get you out of trouble, and that's taking the agency away from you, isn't it? Like it's.
Well, Aaron, we'll just get ourselves in trouble.
So
Don't worry.
So the gnome's Nickel, she steps up. She's like, "Wait! Don't fire! They're with us. We sent the signal. We've come to see. What's his fucking name? We've come to see Zox. These have news for the resistance. They might be of use. Please believe me. Can one of you roll a persuasion check for me, please? Just one of you. Who's nominating themselves?
Not me.
I'll do it.
Not
Okay,
with my
go on.
Wait,
stats.
you do
my
it.
persuasion with my stats.
Just you do it.
Or just,
All my stats are
18.
in fighting.
18. Okay.
oh, not bad.
Yep. So it's like,
You are recognized, Nickel, Storm, Forge, and your brother Copper. We will allow you to enter if you can personally vouch for these strangers.
so she says, yes, we vouch for them. We vouch for them all.
I say, if they violate any of the terms of hospitality, you will be executed along with them.
She's like, oh, right, well, okay. And she turns to you, she's like, you better bloody behave yourselves, because
Okay.
our necks are on the line now.
Do we need to write a contract?
A contract
No,
is not
Craig, you don't have to
necessary.
sign a
Your
contract
word
or
is
anything.
bond.
Are you
You've got
sure?
enough contracts.
Are you
The
sure?
contract is verbal.
No, Gregory.
Verbal?
Word is bond, bro.
I promise.
Word
Do
is
you
bond.
all promise to behave yourselves?
I'm up to no good.
If we escort you beyond this point, and you cause any damage touch anything that you are not permitted to, harm anything within the safety of these borders, you will be executed.
Okay, can you point at stuff we're not supposed to do?
Everything.
Oh.
Do not do anything but follow me.
Okay.
Don't touch anything.
Okay.
You may talk amongst yourselves. That is it.
Don't touch anything. You gotta protect your neck.
Protect my neck. Wind my neck in, kid.
Watch your step.
So,
Kids.
When you are ready, I will escort you to Zox.
Are we ready, gang?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go!
So,
We just end up fighting. It's
me,
weird.
as you walk into the trench, making your way
just
around
need
the outskirts of the junk pile with the archway in it, Meter cranes up out of who's holding him.
It's in my papoose.
So he's kind of off from your back. He cranes out and he's extending and rotating his lens eyes to get a better look, and so he's observing and recording information about the archway.
Yeah.
And then he says to you,
Master, my examination of the archway is complete if you would like to know what it is.
Yep. Hit me.
I believe, and this is not empirical, but I believe it is a device for mass producing more of these machines.
Oh. Is that good?
What,
I
the
guess
one we
it
just
depends
interacted
upon
with?
what they are going to be used for and by whom.
That's always the question, isn't it?
Hmm.
So like the thing we just interacted with, is that what he means?
and the scorpion-like constructs that are currently picking things up and applying them to the archway.
It's
and
a monster factory.
welding and building parts onto it.
Shit.
It's a nano. It's a universal assembler.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the right entry. Where the heck is it?
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves a second. Be entertaining.
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots.
Rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
If you're living in the world today, you'll be hearing the slang that the Wu-Tang say.
Shh, no more than that. Otherwise we will get in trouble.
Brothers who front, we don't have them,
Did
so we blast them.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Did they tell
That
us
was real.
who the leader was before? Because you just said it.
Zax!
Nickel just said a name. I didn't
Zach.
He said Zox.
know. Zox.
Yeah.
Socks.
Zox.
Had we heard that
Everybody
before?
write it down.
No,
Nope.
you've not heard that
So that's the
before.
first-
No, we had not. It was Yak was the other guy, which I guess is sort of kind of similar. Zox, not socks.
I mean, if it was called Zax, it would be a reference to the Fallout games, because the computers that started the nuclear war in the Fallout universe are called the ZAX or Zax computers. Essentially, they gain consciousness and got bored and decided to destroy the world. Kind of like in this little story, I have no mouth but I must scream. I believe that was one of the inspiration for the original Fallout games. So this is the conversation that we're having right now, and I'm running out of things to say. But what was that? You're really quiet, Haz.
Oh, sorry. My mic's like, I forget that. I lean back
Miles
on
away.
my back. I get lazy. I put my feet up.
How dare you be comfortable?
How could you?
Okay, right. I know where he is now. Okay, sorry. Just had to figure that out. Right. Okay, so it leads you around the left-hand side edge of the junk pile through the trench, and then it flies up over the edge of the trench and hovers above it and says down to you,
You must mount the side of the trench and follow me through this passageway in the wall here.
and it spins in the air and points, by gesturing back and forth at a large opening in the cave wall.
We've got to climb up.
You've got to climb up the trench, yeah.
Okay.
So it's probably about 10 feet high, fairly steep. So you are all going to have to make some form of check to.
Not me.
We'll just walk
except
up
for
it.
all.
What is that, athletics?
Yeah.
Except for climbing boy over here.
29.
I just jump. I just
Yeah,
do a
that's
somersault up onto the wall,
Walk over here.
I go up and I'll.
swinging through your tower like a neighborhood Spider-Man.
Is there anything to? How high is it, Aaron?
About 10 feet.
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
Well, I'll dangle some rope down, and hold it around my waist so people can climb up.
Sounds like a waste.
Okay, so do a survival check to see if you can fashion a strong enough
Oof.
knot to support people.
Well, I'm just holding it in my hands, but that is only a 8.
Okay, so anybody else that wants to make
Right,
this
that's
check
14,
gets to do it with advantage because Cray Cray is aiding you
no.
with the help of the
That's
rope.
But he rolled an 8.
I rolled an 8.
No,
Edge
he
was
just-
going to start trying to use this route. No?
He's just holding it in his hands. He wasn't trying to fashion some
Yeah, I'm just
complex
holding
it. Oh,
loop
right,
and knot. He's just bracing.
Just
so-
helps.
Strong boy.
I'm bracing.
60.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Anybody get any lower than 15 for their climbing check? No. Good. All right, so you all make it over the hump, and you're free to walk through this large opening, which is it's about 15 feet wide and about 20 foot high.
How tall is Bog now?
He's like average human height, isn't he?
Is he just walking alongside Grog?
Yeah.
So weird. Hands in his pockets. Kicking dust.
I don't actually need you for
Little
anything
gnome.
anymore, Grog. Fuck off.
With big robot legs.
So as you enter into this new area through the passageway,
Of deaf kid.
you see this. It opens out into another larger cabin space, which has like a 90-foot high ceiling, and is at least twice that wide, and atop a 20-foot high plateau of twisted scrap metal rises a rambling, shambolic-looking palace made of jagged metal plates that have been welded together, and it features a number of circular iron doors that are recessed into the walls. And the slopes of the scrap pile are strewn with the mutilated corpses of several strange beetle-like creatures. They look quite large. They're brown and large, but they are all dead.
Are they near us?
No, because you've not walked straight up to, but they've been like what looks like smashed and stamped by large blunt instruments of some kind.
Okay, that's cool.
Suddenly we find ourselves in the wonderful universe of Metro 2033.
So the drone-like dragonfly crossbow construct spins around and says,
If you'd like to enter, the master will be within the palace somewhere. I don't know exactly where now. I must return to my duties.
Okay.
Farewell.
Okay.
what were you going to say?
Thank you.
We're okay to be in this area.
It doesn't hear you and just buzzes off. And the dwarves are like, well, after you then. This is your show. Lead the way.
Okay, I'll run over to the beetle carcasses.
Why
Okay.
can't we have you go forward in front of us and do all of our talking for us? How about that?
No, because that would be the Aaron playing with Aaron show. Like the one-man D&D show.
Everyone just leaves.
What should we do? I don't know. What shall we do? Let's go forward. Okay. Imagine.
That's pretty good.
I think that's the fourth wall. I think it's broken.
light is pouring out of it. Craig runs over to the beetle carcasses.
Okay. What are you doing to them?
How big is
Fuck you, John Lennon.
How big is
They're roughly the size of an average humanoid. So they're pretty big things.
I start taking. Is there like
Your
big
beetle
shell
armor.
pieces?
Yeah, but they've been roundly smashed.
Is
So
there
that
any-
you'll be able to take like
Leave him
sections
be.
of it.
Yeah, I'll take
Are you
some
scavenging
bits. Yeah,
from them?
Yeah,
All right. Well,
He's scavenging.
let me see. You're gonna try and loot.
Shiny.
I'm a blacksmith.
You looting these creatures.
As he does that, can we just go like
Leave him
past?
behind.
Yeah, leave him behind. Go past him.
I'll
Can
catch
we
them.
just keep going?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta pee.
Let's see if I've got a entry in this for these. Let's see.
What is it?
No.
Would it be investigation or?
I'd say do a survival check.
That's better. Survival. 15, 17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
was
that's pretty good actually. So yeah, you'll be able to salvage some stuff from this creature. So it's got like 2 antennae which seem to, and they're like broken and twisted and battered, that seem to rise from the sides of its face, and its shell is composed of these segmented, almost leaf-like sections that overlap each other, running all the way down its back and to the point of its tail. So what did you want to do? Did you want to...
I just harvest as much as I can.
Okay, what did you get? 18?
17.
So, 17. So roll a d8 for me.
A d8. 7.
Okay. So you get like 7 pieces of its shattered carapace.
Nice.
Does anybody want to do a nature check on this creature?
Let's have a look. Yeah, sure. I'll do a nature check on this one.
Kayla's just interested to get to the cool palace that we can see.
That was strange. This ball just
Oh,
bucaked all over my face.
Oh shit.
Yeah, strange. It's like, at least buy me a dinner and take me to a movie first, you know what I mean?
Okay.
What did anyone do a nature check?
I think
Oh yeah, I got
Do you want
19.
some chocolate before you
Bramble got
Fantastic, yeah.
19.
19. So this looks like a beast you've not encountered but have heard of, called a rust monster, which are notorious for corroding metal objects, including armor and weapons, into rust and then devouring them.
Is this something that we're facing now?
There's the corpses.
No.
No, this is dead one.
Okay, noticing that, Bromwell's probably gonna walk up to Croy and tell him about this rust monster. Do I know if it like if it's like some sort of
Hold on. Let me fight Craig. Hold
poison
on.
sac?
Say again.
He's gone somewhere.
Are you asking Craig?
Is it like some sort of corrosive like spit or venom or you know?
Corrosive spit.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm always bottom.
It's a rust monster. So you gotta be careful with.
I think it's more. Its antenna can usually contain most of its magical metal corroding abilities.
Wait, magical? How does it do anything if it's a magical creature?
I say that the program, like if you can, try to cleanly cut off some of its antennas.
Okay.
Oh no, it isn't magic. It's just a persistent effect. Yeah.
All right, okay.
Go on. Say that again, please. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I said it to Craig and I'm like, try cutting off its antennas. I wonder if we can use that to, if we come up again.
Okay, so as they do that, can I try to figure out what killed them?
If you want to do an investigation check on it, you can.
Please, yeah. Someone needs to do something competent. Ooh, that's only a 9.
Okay, no, you've no idea. Some huge blunt instrument of some kind.
Do you want me to roll to scavenge antennae?
Well, I mean, you know, you're just fucking stealing again. I'm trying to do something.
Actually, let me put it to you like this. Those creatures that we fought in the sewers that we couldn't penetrate with your blunt force, Mr. Monk who likes to hit shit but can't do nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Well, that's fuck you. First off, fuck you. Secondly, that's what I'm trying to figure out what fucking killed them, so we know what to do.
So with these creatures, the antenna can
corrode metal.
Corrode metal. If we could figure out a way how these things would work, we could use it to our advantage against any of those creatures.
Oh, we could use them against those massive orb robot things that were a pain in the ass recently.
I rolled a 3.
A 3.
Can I assist?
Just falls to bits.
Yeah, this thing is so badly damaged that any further attempt to harvest it just destroys it.
I broke it.
It crumbles into pieces.
Sorry.
Bellend.
I'm sure that we'll see some more.
Okay, come on. Let's go.
We're off to see the wizard.
So
The wonderful
what are you
wizard of
doing?
old.
Of Rebel.
Of Zarks.
I don't know.
The wonderful
wizard
wizard of Zox.
Hello, children.
I took us there. I'm sorry.
Take your shoes off. Look, all of your socks have
I may
now
have
been
some
fixed.
flying monkeys to
Oh, man,
wield
flying
at
monkeys.
you in a minute.
Well done.
From this day forward, your socks shall always be dry, no matter what you walk through. This is me, the Wizard of Socks.
How many doors are there?
Oh, that sounds great.
Right?
That would be
Yeah, that would be dope for hiking.
I hate wet socks.
Oh my god, me too. This is an appropriate conversation to have right now.
You think the Wizard of Zox is responsible for the disappearance
Is there more
of
than
your
one
socks
door?
in washing machines?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that son of a
maybe.
bitch. What does he always take
facing
one?
you,
That's what it is.
the side, the front-facing wall that you are confronted with has 3 visible, large, 7-foot diameter circular doors.
Okay.
Each one is made of riveted iron plates, and it's fitted with iron handles, iron hinges, and a sturdy iron lock.
Okay, I go look at the centre one.
Wait.
So
doors,
all right,
doors.
look, can one of you, can someone see
Doors.
which door
Be
is
careful, guys.
Your nemesis.
which one
Please
of
be
those doors has
careful.
been used the most? Can someone do like an investigation to see which is like?
Grumble will try to investigate like the doors, like look at the dust, and
Yeah,
he usually does.
yep, go for it.
Should we use our default of just
No.
trying to open it?
No,
Nah.
no.
That's not like us.
I don't want to die in this dump.
So
Too
what did you get?
suspicious of any door we could look at.
23.
3.
23.
Oh, 23.
23.
I was going to say, yeah. So the door that's roughly central, it seems like the one that's seen the most travel, like the scouring
Action.
in the dirt before it leading up to the junk pile that it's mounted upon. Is deeper and more freshly disturbed than
Which one was that?
The middle one.
The
That's the one
door
I
in the
went to.
rough
Okay,
middle.
before you say anything, can I check it for traps?
You can try.
We're already standing
Yeah,
in
yeah.
front of it.
I don't care. I'm gonna check. What do I use to check for traps? Is it stealth?
Investigation.
Yeah.
Your eyeballs.
I find the
Four.
best way to check for traps is just to run through, see what.
Let's
set-
pretend-
set off, right?
Let's just pretend I didn't roll anything.
That's
'cause
what
that
I
was
believe.
Pitiful. That
I'm,
was-
I'm
that
following
was a
Ezra's
4.
advice.
Okay, so yeah,
I'll go and knock on the
you
door.
can't tell whether this is trapped or not. But one as
Looks
you
fine
get-
to me. Let's go.
As you get closer
And I
to it,
open
though,
it.
what you do notice is
Oh.
a particularly interesting feature is that
Machine gun.
the lock on the door is moulded to look like a smiling gnome's face, but it's missing its nose.
This sounds familiar for some reason.
Does this make you feel uncomfortable, Grog?
Put your nose in there.
I'm a goblin.
You fucker.
Yeah, we've
I'm
redacted
making
the
a point
entire
that I know that
campaign.
you're a gnome
so that
and not a goblin.
Bog is now a
Oh,
goblin.
this is like Barenstein's Bears.
Yeah.
There's always a goblin.
Are you sure you know? It doesn't sound like you know. I've got legs now, but you don't know I'm fucking know.
You're a lot
Who wants
closer
to
to our
transform
faces
into
now.
the goblin, according to my drawing.
Put your nose in there. Shut up. Put your nose in the nose.
Cray he raps on the door.
What, just boom, 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 boom.
boom.
No, like freestyle.
Okay.
Didn't
No, he
ask,
goes, dum 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 dum.
Okay. Hey, Vander, got.
Toot toot
we
toot
could just ask the dwarves.
toot toot.
Get electrocuted.
Gets
Gets showered in dip.
What, the Shaolin dip?
See.
The Shaolin dip.
The Shaolin dip.
Gets yellow showered. Oh no.
Mustard shower.
Oh.
Oof. Honey mustard. Delicious New York style honey mustard. I kind of fancy that.
So, from a like some sort of weird speaker device which suddenly projects outwards from a cavity within the metal walls, you hear a voice say,
Who nose there? What do you want? I'm busy.
We're here to see Zox.
I'm he. What can I do for you?
We're here to discuss the fate of the world.
Well, the world's fucked. So there's your fate.
Yeah, we're trying to fix it.
Oh, really? Wait, are you those folks that sent the signal earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, my manners. Okay, give me a second. I'm right in the middle of something here. I won't be a moment.
Okay.
Just wait there.
Pinch it off.
Oh my god, this guy.
Okay, thank you, bye.
And
Wash your hands.
this speaker-like device retreats back into its like housing in the wall of the palace. And
Was that like a Star Wars style, like the little eye thing?
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so after a few minutes of waiting around, over like the parapet of the wall high above the door, a figure leans over and he's like,
Well, hey there. I'm Zox. I have a problem. I'm locked in.
What?
I lost my key, and
Locked in?
What's it look like?
well,
Well, you're the leader of the resistance.
I am the resistance.
Oh.
You're looking at it.
Oh.
Oh
You can see why we're having so much trouble, huh?
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
He must be a powerful warrior.
You must be a warrior of great power.
No, now listen. Enough. Listen right now. If you can find my key, it will make getting inside so much easier. I have to go down into my tunnels and navigate all the traps that are there and come all the way back around the other side and make my way through the caverns to where you are now.
Okay.
Where did you lose the key?
Where did you see
Describe
it
it.
last?
Where did you see it last? Yeah.
You own a sofa.
Have you checked your pockets?
I think I may have lost it. Consulted my notes. Hang on a minute.
and he gets a little notepad out and he's like,
Just bear with me. I think I may have lost it somewhere in.
I lost it right here.
Yep, I've lost it. Make a note of I've lost it.
In the keyhole.
It's like, I can't go back. It's right it's right in my pants.
It's over.
Now, which one of you strapping young lads is going to come up here and help me find my key? Oh God! Someone shoot him. Kill him. Kill him. Do it. Resistance over. Is it going to look like the gnome's nose? By
yeah.
any chance?
He says,
Yeah, it looks like my nose. You see on the face on the door.
Yeah, I
Where-
was looking at it now.
It's
Yeah.
like my nose on the end where the turning handle will be.
Thingamajig.
Where's my nose? Hang on, I got
Try
my
your
notes.
nose,
I got it's somewhere in. Here we go. I nearly found the right page. This is top content for anybody watching. Page flipping.
Can I try and put my nose on it? Is it like a relief or is it like?
it's extruded. It's actually like a cast metal sort of sculpture of his face, but missing the nose.
Please do your
That's
notes.
amazing.
Is it recessed in?
No, it extrudes out, but the
extrudes
nose
out.
cavity recessed in. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a key goes in there, and you
Right. So
fit.
the nose is like the bit that you hold.
Yeah. Yeah, Bog. Put
Can
your
you
nose
get low
in.
enough? Can you get low enough with your legs?
Oh, they're such a hindrance now. Let's break them. Come on.
You might have to go on your knees.
Do you remember how to kneel?
I'm gonna show myself.
I'm just going to walk up behind the rug and just
Oh, it's the atmosphere. It's going to his head.
Nice.
There we go. There's
It's the lack of oxygen. It's too high.
Did you get yourself booty feet? Or
Too far up.
He's like, I think I
Oh,
may.
it's like bionic booty.
I think I may have lost it in here. Hey, now listen to me. Hey, I'm talking up here.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, mighty
you want to
warrior.
know where the damn key is or what?
Yes,
Yeah,
mighty
master.
warrior.
Yes, master of the
Yeah, we do.
resistance.
I think I might have lost it in the warrens. There's a whole warren of scrap metal, which is where you are now. It's kind of left, like you all the way far left through that other passageway in the cave wall. Down that way, about maybe 100 feet away. And
Is that where all the rust creatures came from?
yes, that might be where they're from, mainly.
How do we kill them?
Oh, well, you can kill them, man. You kill most things by sticking them with a pointy object or blowing them up.
Okay, no special.
Shooting them works for me.
No special trick for them then.
What? Just deal
What
enough
is-
damage and they'll die. It's like anything.
All right.
I recommend huge force from a massive blunt object. I mean, if you have a big stompy automaton or something like I'd have when I go out, they're useful for crushing them beasties with.
Like someone with robotic legs or something like that.
Oh yeah, that might do it. Yeah, nice downward stomp with a big metal leg like fella there's got. That'd be good.
Huh.
Oh, what, these?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Will we get
Keep the
attacked
gun
by
going.
the crossbow fly?
No,
Go, party.
I will send out an alert for all of them, and they'll basically they'll recognize you as friendly from this point on.
Oh, good. Let's go, gang.
What is his building made out of?
Metal.
It's all scrap metal.
You're not asking the guy that. You're asking me that, aren't you? Like out of game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically a palace made of scrap, junk metal. You know.
The opposite of the city, then.
Yeah.
Junk palace.
Chaos.
And,
Junk palace.
and you're
is the name of
expecting
the
us to
city.
find a metal key in a scrap heap. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. It saves me going out
Have you
there
ever
risking
heard the
my life,
expression
doesn't
needle
it?
in a haystack?
Well, hence the reason why I can't find it. I've tried and had no luck. But you look like you're all kind of specialists.
Oh, we're special, all right.
That's one
I
way.
wasn't going to make that joke, but now you've done it for me. I'm happy to laugh at it.
Do you have an item you can throw down?
No, I don't.
With your
Exactly how much help do you want from me?
I need your scent.
My saint?
Yes.
Okay,
Throw us a sock.
I got my work rag
A
here.
sock. Throw us a sock.
You got what
You
rag?
want a sock? Oh,
Yeah.
I can give you a sock if you want a sock.
No.
Throw it at the bugbear.
what's
Throw it
the
at
rag?
the bugbear.
It's my work rag. It's got basically so I mop my sweat off
No,
my
I insist on a
Whoa.
sock. It needs to be a
Clean the
sock.
odd bits of dirt off stuff.
That'll do.
Yeah, well, here you go.
And he balls up. He's like,
Catch now!
he throws it.
Spill it.
Do a dex check.
I rolled a natural one.
Oh my god! So you miss, and it
Where's it
flops
gone?
down into the plateau of scrap and disappears somewhere amongst all the bits of.
Oh,
jagged
now
metal.
we definitely need a
that-
sock.
Whoops! Oh, that was spectacularly crap, if I must say so.
We need a sock. Throw us
thrown
a
it?
sock. Throw us a sock.
Have you thrown it yet?
Oh, okay, I'll
this
throw
is
you one
going
myself. But I warn you now, I got some bad foot
Ezra's just
fungus.
going to start walking off.
And he pulls his boot off, and you see him straining with this sock, which is making this audible slucking sound, and then he pulls it off, and moisture flicks off it into the air. It's like, woo! It's like, oh, yeah.
It's been a while since I've had these off. It's like,
Throw it to the
okay,
bugbear.
here you go. I hope you're not,
can't you
hope you're
smell
not
it from here?
sensitive.
And he flings it down at you.
9+.
What is it? Dex.
Yeah.
Gross.
Just straight up Dex. 30 plus 4.
So that's 13.
Yeah.
That's easy.
13.
That should be a cut.
Yeah, you catch it, and it's like, as you catch it in a hand, it squelches and drips down your hand.
Well, I am covered in shit.
and it
so.
smells disgusting.
I almost
it's
wanna-
like the rankest, like toe jam,
I'm backing off.
swamp foot stench that you've ever encountered.
At least you want to physically back off, even though there's nothing there. Just the idea.
Do a
is-
concentration
I know,
saving
the
throw.
thought of that is.
I can smell it, and I don't want to smell it.
It's a dirty 20.
Oh, okay. So
My brain
this
is working pretty well.
despite your extremely sensitive olfactory abilities, this isn't the worst thing you've ever encountered.
I'm
You
covered
can
in
handle
poo.
it.
I'm still covered in
Yeah,
poo.
you can handle it. Cray-Cray's not phased. The rest of you, however, probably want to keep your distance.
I don't know quite what that's gonna do for you, cause it's not like I keep my key in my sock. So
Well,
You got some socks from Zox.
it's got some of your essence on it, so I can probably help track down
okay,
your key.
well, I hope you're right then.
I recommend you burn your feet off.
No, I need these feet. Though
I'm not
I've been
sure.
thinking of replacing them with some robotic prosthetics. So,
You should talk to our friend here.
I'm looking at your friend there. Give me an idea.
Yeah, chop them off post haste. So I smell the sock, and then
You get a scent.
I throw the rest of the sock into my sporran where the animals can feast on it. And I'll start tracking.
Alright.
Probably before he leaves, I'm going to quickly ask, so explain to me how you got in without your key.
Say again.
How did he get in without his key?
How did he get in without his key?
Oh, well, I left the door open. I just nipped out to get some stuff from the smithy with my friend, my guardian friend. And when I came back, closed the door, I realized that I'd dropped my key and I couldn't deactivate the wards on the inside anymore.
So you're saying it's made up of magic? The door's magically locked?
Can we just go get the fucking key?
Partially magically locked in. It's also
Can I cast
physically locked as well.
Can I cast Dispel Magic?
Are you asking him this, or are you asking the DM?
No, I'm asking you.
You can try anything you like. Whether it works or not is another thing altogether. But yeah, go ahead. So obviously you've got to do a
Natural
spellcasting.
20.
You've got to do a spellcasting ability check. So you've got to roll.
Yeah. So what is spellcasting ability check? So it says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower automatically ends. For each spell 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So yeah, I got a natural 20 and plus 6, so 26.
26. Okay.
Nice.
Hang on a second. I've just got to finish reading this. Okay, so as you cast that, you see a glyph-like glowing shape glow through the metal of the door from the other side, and then blasts out from that door in a 20-foot radius at those of you standing in front of it.
Can I
You'll still make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm guessing that's all of us.
Yeah.
Ezra started walking off when there was talk of throwing socks out the window.
No, that's bad.
Well, I rolled a 1.
21.
Wait, have I got any dex shit? Hang on.
What was my inspiration die?
You can use your inspiration die if you want to. D20 gives you advantage on a roll. So
Oh, that's not any better.
what did you get,
Yeah,
guys?
no.
16.
16.
Okay, that's not enough. Anybody get below 17?
Yep. I rolled a natural 1.
What did you get,
But
Sif?
it's 6
So I've got
altogether,
21.
but it's
21. So you see this happening and you just like you dive out of the way
I'd already turned round.
acrobatically.
With
Anybody
my
else get below 17?
I do somersaults
seven.
backwards.
Kayla, what did you get?
Yeah,
I didn't roll yet. Where's my dice
Ezra,
gone?
what did you
Bramble
get?
got 7.
I'd started walking off when there was talk of throwing socks out the window.
Okay.
I did say that.
Yeah.
There was other things going on. I'll just be right back, like 5 minutes. Sorry.
Shut up.
That was a natural 19. So.
Okay, so Kayla, yeah, you see this. You almost get a sense of the inevitable here, and you also start, moving before this thing even explodes, without and catches you in its blast. So you and Sif are clear of the blast as it occurs, but the rest of you, however, are going to take.
Oh, actually, I have advantage to saving throws against magic because I'm a gnome. So fuck you. Hang on. Shit, I did less. I'm still get it.
So you all take 31 points of thunder damage, and those of you that succeeded take 15. Even though you started moving away, you still got caught by the blast as it propels out from its point of origin.
So Bramble was just sitting there, like just standing there, just thinking about like, who the hell leaves their door open when they go out? And he just sees Brog just do this thing like, oh shit!
Yeah, so Sif, you take 15, Kayla, you take 15, the rest of you take 31. 31.
31 thunder.
Thunder, yeah.
Oh Jesus!
He's like, well, I did try to warn you, but you went ahead. So you reap what you sow. Now, how's about you find my key for me, yeah?
Ouch!
You'll live.
I want to do your fetch quest.
It's working on my hit points right now.
I don't know, some for long rest. Bromwell's going to pick up all the straw that's probably, and whatever, that's all the gibbons inside him that has just gone all over the place. And just be like, I guess I'll pour everything back where it should be. And I'll probably just pick up some straw.
I help you try and pick up some straw.
I know, it's like covered in shit, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to use like scrap metal or something to cover myself.
What was that? 15.
Yeah, if you
So
succeeded.
Sorry, I've got the orientation of my directions wrong. It's the passage to the right of you, not the left, of where you're standing in front of this palace. So there's a tunnel leading out on the right-hand side, cave wall, about like I don't know, 100 or so feet away, and that's this warren of scrap metal that he told you about, where he's lost his key. So he's like,
So, if you want to go through that cave there, that's where you'll find my key, hopefully. And have better luck than I did.
Okay.
I will, of course, reward you handsomely should you return. I don't expect you to go and risk your lives for nothing. Once you get my key and disarm all my wards and unlock the doors, I'll be happy to extend every hospitality towards you, and we can hopefully find some mutually beneficial things to discuss.
Okay.
I assume Copper and Nickel are not very keen on going with us.
They're basically standing like a great distance as far away from this as they are, and they're like,
We'll wait here for your return. I've seen the kind of beasties that roam about this place. And unless you're being escorted by the constructs and like, I don't quite fancy tangling with them.
Probably for the best. We'll see you in a bit.
so they're like,
Bye.
Onwards!
Well, can Bravo make a note of the way they left?
Who left?
who?
Those two.
Oh, they're just waiting, like a short distance away from the palace in the cave, just sitting and like waiting for you to. They strike up a conversation with Zox. He's like,
so how are you, Zox? What you been working on?
and it's like,
Well,
and then it just tails off as you guys walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck that.
Would,
Come on, let's go get this key.
is there anything left of the sock after the thunder thing?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
okay.
as long as you were keeping hold of it.
It was in your pants, remember?
No. Oh, I threw it to my things actually. Yeah. Well, I've got a whiff anyway.
I bet it's difficult to get that whiff out of them.
Ooh, 16. Yeah. It's a dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, so yeah, you pick up this immediately pick up a matching scent to the salt, like a faint like resonance of the same sort of body odor. You have a choice of two particular routes here. There's a passage that winds around to the left, and one that winds around to the right. And it's actually more of a small cavern. Well, small compared to where you've just come from. That has another couple of two openings in it, leading further into a massive warren of that's like a 40-foot high mountain of scrap metal. And there's two 10-foot diameter openings in this. So the left-hand side passage leads around to the left of this massive pile of scrap metal. The right-hand passage leads into this small cave with these two tunnel entrances leading inside it. So the scent that you've picked up is indicating that it's going right. So it's one of these two entrances in this smaller cavern leading directly into the warren of scrap metal. So you've got a choice of two. So what do you want to do?
The smell's indicating it's right though.
Yeah. So you've entered into this new tunnel, into this new cavern network.
Yeah.
Smell, and it seems to be coming, from the right-hand side direction.
It's this way.
But now you're faced with a choice of two other entrances which lead directly into this huge warren of scrap metal, like a huge pile of scrap metal.
I was taught you always go right in a dungeon.
Okay.
Or was it left?
Or was it left? Oh no! Now you've made me think.
You might have.
Don't do that. Don't. You know what we said about thinking, Cray.
Let me do another sniff. 18.
18. Oh, okay. So yeah, of the two possible entrances into the warren of scrap metal, the one on the right is the one that reeks most closely of Zoxy's BO. So
yeah, it's definitely this way.
Yeah.
This way it's all funky.
So are you going to proceed?
Yeah.
So as you proceed inside the warren through this tunnel, this 10-foot diameter tunnel, you notice that the ground is also basically composed of like piles of metal scrap, so it's difficult terrain. So you guys are going to have to be careful as you're negotiating through this passageway because it's pretty treacherous stuff.
Okay.
Has everyone had their tetanus jab?
What?
Tetanus.
What does it mean?
So this is just like a gigantic. So this is just like a gigantic underground cavern filled with scrap. That's fucking epic.
Maybe we should take some.
Yeah,
It's like currency here.
Yeah, let's throw some in the bag.
We can pick some up. Yeah, just a random selection of stuff.
Well, I think they were more interested in like cogs and pieces of machinery that like look useful. I don't think will we be able to tell what's useful and what's not, seeing as we're more used to like swords.
Might as well grab some shit.
Swords. And
Swaxes.
Okay.
Sorcery.
So
Swilsons.
providing you guys don't want to do anything else while you're and this passageway, it travels about 10-15 feet in, and then it sharply turns and weaves like around in like a curve, about maybe another 30-40 feet. So is there anything you want to do while in here, or do you want to just travel? Like, do you want to just keep negotiating it at half your speed?
Do you want to each person do a roll every once in a while to pick up some shit?
It's up to you.
yeah, okay.
Because we're broke ass, so...
I mean, I do feel like taking stuff as potential
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
trading materials is a good idea.
Yeah, pick up like some cogs and cogwheels and bits of machinery that look.
Is it based on
usable.
Is it investigation?
I don't
My
know.
investigation is shit.
You should probably ask the DM.
What to
find bits and bolts.
That could be.
Yeah, you'd have to do an investigation check. Yeah.
So Cray-Cray's just focusing on stinky smell.
Okay, so you're just doing scent checks.
Yeah.
So the rest of you, if you want to try and salvage some potential parts and pieces to use for trade and barter, you can do. So if each of you want to make an investigation check.
Do it.
Yeah, I got another natural 20 with
20.
plus 16, so 36.
Whoa!
So
Plus 16.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so high, but it is.
That is high.
You're an intelligent.
I have a plus 9.
So,
my investigation is plus 0.
You got, what was it, 19?
Yeah, I got 19 though.
Yeah.
That's good, not bad. Is it?
I got.
So you find around like 84 pieces and like little gears, cogs, levers, all sorts of bits and bobs, Broggett, that amount to probably about maybe 100 or so gold pieces worth of scrap.
That's a lot.
What else? Who?
I got 19.
19. Okay. So yeah, you find around 90 pieces of scrap.
Oh, 19 gold pieces worth.
I only
of
rolled a 13.
13.
Yeah, not great.
13. Let's see. So you
Speaking
find
of pieces.
That's not very good. I'm gonna roll that again.
That was terrible.
How much? Sorry?
So you find 18 pieces of scrap. What did you get, Bramble?
27.
27. That's good. So you find about 50 or so pieces of scrap.
Is that equivalent of gold?
Well, just for the sake, let's just say it is for the moment. Like,
Okay.
just make the number of 50 pieces of scrap.
Okay. Oh,
and then
because you've got to
I'll
roll when
figure
you
it out
trade it. Yeah, I
later,
see.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Who's closest to me?
I'm at the front.
Don't know. Who are you friendliest with?
No one, clearly. Whoever's closest to me. Okay, because this is like one of the first times Bramble's been like hit for recently since leveling up, where his hay has kind of like come out and you can see like the inside.
Oh.
And to whoever's closest to me, you'll find that my body has started to twist in unnatural ways, and I am becoming more scarecrow-like than human underneath. And whoever looks at it, he quickly covers it up and puts his stuff back in. He's like,
Who elect
I don't
someone?
know who would be.
Elect someone who you want to see.
Yeah, go on. You choose who's close.
Well, all of you roll a perception check and let's see who gets the highest.
What's this?
Yeah.
What's this for?
Because Bramble, something is happening to Bramble and you're not.
15.
Because he got damaged.
Perception.
Yeah.
Perception. Okay. 19.
I rolled a 15.
12.
12, 19, 15. What did you get, Boggett?
Yeah, you look at the sword. Don't you see his body's more twisted?
18.
Sword through his midsection.
18. So,
Turning into a scarecrow.
I would say that Sif and Boggett notice this about Bramble. Do you want to pass comment on it at all?
What am I seeing?
Basically, more of his straw
you're
is protruding out from his clothing and things, and his body is starting to. Would you say you're distending? Like your limbs and things are becoming more. Describe to us how Bramble looks from his usual.
okay, so from his like usual stuff, before we got injured and this road like get displaced and stuff, you could see like the human flesh underneath, even though it was pale. But now what you're seeing more is like it looks like flesh, but at the same time it looks like almost twisted kind of wood and You know, it's like almost like an amalgamation of something.
It's like a Pinocchio.
Like a soft bark kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's less like flesh and more like a smooth bark. So it's like he's transforming.
Oh.
So do either of you want to pass comment on this, or are you keeping it to yourselves for now?
No, I'm not going to say anything.
How about you, Boggart?
I get a bit closer to him and I go.
Bramble.
I go, Bramble. What are you? I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Is
that rude?
wrong?
Inappropriate.
It never used to be wrong, but I'm like 200 years old, so it's like you never know anymore.
Bramble's like, well, I don't know. Go away.
Oh,
Get out.
sorry. Excuse my knownness or goblinness.
You'll never live that down.
Sorry.
You're gonna have your character will have to die to live that down.
Oh dear. Craig carries on down the tunnel.
So you're carrying on.
Yeah.
Okay. So you reach the end of the passageway, and you can see beyond the opening. It opens out into yet another larger. A larger area, not Fraggle Rock. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. There are no doozers. There's no funky drumbeat-driven theme song to greet you. Silence.
I want to eat some scaffolding made out of radishes.
I just eat the dozers.
The scaffolding's gross.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Looks like a little chipmunk.
It's screaming! It's screaming! It's begging for help! What the fuck is wrong with you, you monster?
All the way down.
Ah!
Sorry.
So
have you ever seen Fraggle Rock?
No. I'm sorry. Sorry.
You've never seen Fraggle Rock, Cat?
No.
To be fair, the only reason
The
only reason I've seen it is because it was rerun on Polish TV all the time.
Right?
Fraggle Rock is ace.
Yeah.
Me and Cat are youngins.
Youngies.
Bloody babies.
I wonder if it's on Disney Channel.
Anyway, it should be. Sorry, right. So you assume looking at this, it's like a 30-foot wide, 40-foot long, 10-foot high chamber, and you assume this must be the heart of this warren of scrap metal that you're traveling within, and there are 4 dead hobgoblins.
What?
Sprawled around this chamber.
That gives Cray the shivers.
Yeah.
Oh.
A massacre.
I kind of make the gang hold up. Hold up, gang. There's some dead hobgoblins.
Do we go into investigation mode?
Oh.
There's some serious shit.
Hold both triggers.
So yeah. Oh man, my perception's so crap. But I'll give it a go. I'll see if I can see anything. That is 13.
13. No, you don't see anything.
So are we inside of this chamber now?
Yeah, you're on the threshold of it. Basically, Cray standing in the opening just before entering, and it's held you guys back. There's 4 dead hobgoblins.
4, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said 2.
No.
Shit.
Could I? Okay, could.
Yes, we're old.
Yeah. 1983. Oh my god.
So Cray just goes into skulk mode, and I go down on all 4s on the ground, and I'll just go off into a shadow somewhere.
So do a stealth check.
I just rolled a natural 20.
Ooh. No, you didn't, liar.
Show him, Pat.
He did.
So that's 28.
He did. That's a natural 1.
That was
That's a weird way of saying 20, but I'm not English. I don't know.
You're looking for the 1 now.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 28, Aaron.
Oh. I just clobbered myself with my microphone.
Ooh.
Why'd you do that?
Careful.
Oh, I'll have to find that dice another day.
We're sorry. We're experiencing difficulties.
Oh, okay. So so yeah, you drop down taking to the shadows, and are you skulking around the exterior of the wall?
Yeah, I'm just going down one side. I'm just going to get closer to the corpses.
Okay. So you can do that within one turn if you want to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what
Turn.
So what do you want to do once you're over to the nearest corpse?
See what killed them. Do a medical check.
Yeah, I'll try and do some kind of medicine check.
Okay.
To see what killed them, right?
That's a whopping 8.
Oof.
Dead.
Okay. So yeah,
Death got him.
they're definitely dead. That's what you can ascertain from that check and that roll.
What's that Motorhead song?
Killed by death.
Killed by death.
You just hear from like
good
40
song.
feet away. They're dead.
Yes, Cray, thanks.
He's dead, Jim.
I don't know what killed them. They're dead though.
Freya, oh, you're all wet.
Poke one of them.
So the body just shifts, and out of the hand that you of the corpse that you disturb, a crumpled piece of paper rolls onto the.
Oh, toilet roll.
You can't
floor.
read, can you?
I can't read now. So I'll just pick it up.
So as you pick it up, what do? You pick it up, and what? You're still on the floor next to this
Pass it.
corpse.
Come back and pass
I guess
it.
I'll go back.
And do a stealth check then. I just rolled two
Is it now a critical one?
fumbles in what did you get?
He just rolled a
10.
2.
A 10. You're fine.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
wow.
fine. Yeah, I just fumbled, so
Hey.
no one sees shit.
Okay.
So you can stealthily like crawl back to the entrance
it
where
to
the
Sif.
others wait.
I read the notes.
So as you unfurl it, there's a charcoal sketch of Zox on the.
We lost Max.
I know this guy.
Mac even.
That's the stinky guy.
That's the sock. That's the sock man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mike's gone.
It's
Anyway,
fine. Faye wasn't sleeping.
Oh, baby stuff.
Baby
baby problems.
fair.
Okay, yeah. So aside from the pic from a charcoal painting of the sock man, is there anything else written on it? Like,
No. Just that.
do you think they are? Do you think they were like bounty hunters going after him?
They could be artists.
I guess they could be artists.
I guess they could be.
They died doing what they loved, guys.
Art.
It's a portent for us all.
Oh dear. Oh goodness.
Oh, way too much of that stock, Craig.
You're right.
Okay.
Throw
Well.
the sock away.
All right. Well. So we have a picture of the guy on 3 dead hobgoblins.
Maybe he killed him.
Maybe he did. Or maybe they were on their way to go see him and they got killed by something else in this very room that we're standing on the threshold of.
I didn't see anything. Does anyone else see anything?
Yeah, can anyone see anything in this room? Like any hidden
Yeah, so
enemy?
Rumble's going to use, pull his hat down and use his true sight.
Is what down?
It's true
My
sight.
hat.
Okay. So, just read the conditions of true sight to me, so I can understand how to
A
apply
creature
them.
with true sight can out of a specific range see normal and magical darkness, see invisible creatures and objects, automatically detect visual illusions and succeed on saving throws against them.
Okay.
Receive a remote form of shapeshifters.
Okay, good. No, that's enough. That's enough. So yeah, within the walls of this warren, this warren that Cray Cray has just crawled back to you from, you can see a number of strange humanoid-like hunched figures hiding amongst like the crevices of the scrap metal and other junk that's piled up to form the ceiling and walls of that chamber, and they've got strange luminous yellow eyes that are deeply recessed into their round faces, and they're all grinning in like a manic, gleeful fashion. Like,
That's terrifying.
What is this?
and
That's not
they
creepy
have
at
they have like fiery red hair, which actually moves as if it's like living flame, and they are all wearing some form of strange diaper-like underwear, but they're naked other than that, and their hands end in these like bloody red taloned claws.
I think we just met some Irish people in a stag do.
Oh my god. What?
They're not leprechauns, Patrick.
How far away are they?
Did I?
The hobgoblins are not dead, they're just shit-faced.
This is really drunk on whiskey.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I relay that to the group.
And there's you count at least 10 of these beings hiding in the walls.
That they can see us.
Rats in the walls.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't.
Well,
they haven't
from
seen
what
you
Bramble
yet,
can tell is
right?
that they're all fixed upon you. All of their luminous yellow eyes are all looking towards where you are currently standing in that tunnel entrance.
Do they look hungry?
Very.
Could you do an insight check on them as well?
Well, you have to talk to them. Right?
Well, no, just to figure out their intentions.
Oh, right. Well, maybe.
I think from what... Oh yeah, I could do that. I assume it was just the fucking killers.
Probably, but... I'm being anal about this. If you, okay, look, if you guys want to go Misfits on this, I'm just being a douche.
How big are they? How big did you say they were?
Bramble would have told you that they look like average human height.
Oh, they're not like wee little...
No, but they're stocky in build.
And there's 10 of them?
Yeah.
Shit.
Recess red glowing guy, yellow glowing guys on like long talons.
Did you do your insight check?
Yeah, I got 7, unfortunately. I ain't see shit.
Okay,
Who's got a bomb?
So Sif is going to take out his carbine and aim it at one of them.
You can't see
we've
them.
not actually used any of our weapons yet.
Only
Bramble
Bramble
can see him because he's got his hat down with the true sight.
Right.
ability
Okay.
it gives him.
Maybe we should just leave this room.
Well, the ball is in your court then.
If we can't see him, how are we going to fight him?
Do a perception
Where is the
roll.
scent leading you?
Yeah, I was going to say, now that Kayla's just
Natural
asked
20.
you that. So the scent it is strongly emanating from somewhere in this room.
So it needs to be...
Oh, no.
Oh man! It's over there!
Okay, I turn on to Sif, Greg and Bob and Kayla, and I say, okay, so since we're in a circular room, right?
It's circular in shape, yeah, roughly circular, yeah.
There's obviously roughly 10 of them. I don't know where the entrance is to where they come from, so maybe there's many entrances, but they all fixated on
Us.
Cray Cray. So
Cray-Cray.
they're all fixated on Cray Cray and us. They haven't seen us yet, so if,
Try throwing the sock.
Push Cray out.
I throw the sock.
yeah, push Cray Cray out and we can if
so
they
as,
think they have to jump on us.
Yeah.
so as you throw the sock into the room, it splatters on the ground with a squelchy wet sound. And a visible pong begins to waft up from it.
Visible.
But nothing
Visible.
happens.
Oh.
Okay, so they don't work on scent because they would have gone for the. Okay.
What do you want
Just
to
in
do? Do
case
you want to
people
all go
just
at the
like-
same time, or...?
I say we push Cray out and see what happens.
We need to light up the room somehow.
Light it up!
Surely Grog's the biggest.
Oh, but they already saw you. You're the fightiest.
Yeah, you do it.
I'm stupid, but not that stupid.
Hang on, let's see if...
Well, Bramble, point to where one might be.
Sure, I point to roughly where the closest one is.
Yeah, there'll be ones
I don't
like a
think
few
really.
feet away, maybe in the wall, just around to the right-hand side of where the tunnel entrance is that you're standing in. And as you point towards it for their benefit, the creature like eyes kind of widen a bit, and his grin widens when he's like, and he waves at you while he's through the wall.
Waves.
Only Bramble can see that.
Only Bramble can see it.
Maybe they're not enemies.
Maybe we should try talking to them.
The way this is worded, it doesn't.
The expression on its face, you
vision,
wouldn't interpret it as being friendly, Bramble. It looks like manic, manic glee, like mischievous manic glee.
I'm just like that thing.
Know your enemy.
If you spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature outside combat, you can learn information about its capabilities compared to your own. Strength score, dexterity score, con score, armor class, current HP, total class level.
It doesn't say sight, but I would imagine
Fire
it's
class
based on
level.
sight.
Yeah, probably.
I would imagine that's based on sight.
Observing.
Yeah.
Oh,
because observe it. Yeah. Okay. Until I can. Well, as soon as in combat, I can't use a minute.
Okay, gang. What if I just run in, try and grab the key, and run out?
We can cover.
Do you know where the key is?
It's over there somewhere. I can smell it.
Okay. If you're confident you can do that.
Not really.
Everyone, we should probably all ready our weapons just in case.
Or two of us goes. You're quick.
I am quick. You're right.
We could go in. You cover my back while I.
What's your speed? 30. Okay, fine. Alright, okay, yeah, I'll cover you. Sure.
We're all ranged now anyway, so we can sit back here and we'll cover your asses.
Alright, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's both of us go in and find that key, and they can cover us, the cowards.
Let's do it.
So you both just dash in.
Yeah.
You make no effort to stealth. You just bolt in.
Do you want to stay?
Nah, fuck it.
I'm just gonna run for the thing.
So you run straight into it, and as soon as you enter without making any effort, are you like basically trying to hone in on the smell of where the first do another perception check for me.
Both of us.
Oh,
just Craig, because he's the one with the scent.
5.
Okay, so no, you.
What's your
the smell of the charred corpses and which are gradually decaying starts to override the scent of the key you're looking for, so it's confusing your senses. So as you run in, like all 10 of these creatures suddenly just phase through the metal of the walls and drop down onto the ground, and they
oh no, he's smiling. Oh fuck.
And they're like,
oh shit.
Hello! Come to play, have we? And they start loping over towards you with like gleeful expressions. I think we should leave it there because you're gonna need Ezra. So, because the way I've calculated this, the way you've calculated this encounter, you need all of you. Really.
Okay.
Oh so shit! It's a good enough place to end it because it's a good cliffhanger. So you've got these fiery, ginger-haired, luminous eyes, gleefully grinning big baby men with clawed hands loping towards you.
Do you like Pokemon? I like Pokemon. Do you want to talk about Pokemon?
What's that?
That's all of them, every single one.
What's Pokemon?
Pokemons.
Oh, Pokemon.
Sounds like you were saying Pac-Man.
Whoa!
I thought we were heading down a real dark road there for a minute.
Pokemon. Oh, Jesus. Why would I say that?
You wouldn't.
Just like that from Twitch.
Aaron, are they the same creatures as like the Christmas
the Gremlins?
The Christmas special? Yeah, like the weird one that I didn't like.
Oh, the Grinch-like creature, the one that stole all of your stuff. Is that the one you're thinking of?
No, they were like.
Oh, you
like
mean
weird...
the weird
the
weird like Belsnickel type creatures.
Oh yeah.
No, they're not like them at all.
Ooh.
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that was before we started streaming, wasn't it? So there's no record of those online for people to refer to, unfortunately.
They were horrifying.
They were creepy little men with weird features and weird voices.
Yeah, we flat out murdered some of those.
Of course.
Yeah, so thanks for playing, everybody. It's a shame Mike couldn't see out to the end of that, but...
Children come first!
Yeah.
He's off to the Feywild.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is.
So, has anyone got anything they want to shout out about, or promote or recommend before we sign off? No?
Not this week.
No.
There's some cool Kickstarters that I'd like to shed some light on for folks that I think are still going, that are TTRPG related. Let's just load this page and make sure that they've not since been... So, is this visible in OBS? Yes, it is. So there's Nazi Dracula Must Die, which is by...
Oh my god, I want to play that.
Yeah, it's by Crystal Quill Press, and I think it's MT Black, who's like quite a well-known DMs Guild.
This is a Kickstarter.
Author. Yeah, it's a Kickstarter. It's a 5th edition weird
Must
World
Die.
War II set D&D setting, and it's all about weird science and strange magic.
Did you guys ever play
bear it in
that
the
Secret
chat.
Hitler game?
No.
Oh,
That was
Secret
a
Hitler's really funny.
Yeah, that was a fun little game. That
Yeah.
was Kickstarter. That was a Kickstarter only game as well.
But that's gone. But can people buy it now? Is it out there to buy?
Yeah, buy that one.
Do you know
Yeah.
if it's out?
You can just buy that. It's just called Secret Hitler.
Yeah, Secret Hitler's fun.
Okay, cool. Well, another Kickstarter is this Stargate SG-1 role-playing game, which sounds pretty cool. That's currently still going, I believe. There's a few days to go if you want to support that. That's by Wyvern Gaming. There's Mystic Dragon Games, who's a friend of ours. He's got a Forged in Shadows adventure module, which is specifically for 0 level characters. So it's actually an adventure you play as a 0 level character that takes you up to level 1. So it's about you building a character and determining who they are whilst playing an adventure.
What was that called? Sorry.
It's called Forged in Shadows.
It looks
And that's by Mystic Dragon Games. So that's worth checking out. Then there's Ireland's Stolen Notes to Valia, which is by Anne Gregerson, who's also like a notable DMs Guild author, and also worked on the Rime of the Frost Maiden adventure, which is the latest Wizards of the Coast official D&D book. But her Kickstarter is it's like an original setting that she's conceived with a group of other very talented people, which looks really cool. So that's Ireland's Stolen Notes to Valia. There's Adventures from the Pot-Bellied Kobold, which is by Jeff Stevens, which is it's a book of like short adventures for D&D, which also looks cool. And Castles and Crusades Road to Adventure, which Castles and Crusades is another fantasy RPG rule system similar to D&D, and that's by Stephen Chenault, who also did the Ultramodern 5 resource book, which is like definitely worth getting if you haven't got that, and which is what I'm using in our current campaign to do certain things with in a sort of future sort of modern tech setting. So I've only got the black and white print out of that as a brief reference there. I'm also using elements from Arcana of the Ancients from Monty Cook Games. If I can just find the right bloody page, which is this. I don't know if that's visible because it's such a small fucking screen today. But yeah, they're also worth checking out. I've also been drawing from Wizards Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage for certain elements, and Eberron Rising from the Last War. So if you like some of the things that I've been mangling during the course of this current story arc, that's where I've been drawing stuff from, as well as some original DMs Guild titles, which include, I'll just get them up so that folks can see them. So, Rogue's Law by Kim Gjersøe, Meeting Mechanus, and Talos Unleashed. These are all original adventures available on the DMs Guild that are about the planes of lore and Mechanus and constructs, and they've been helpful in me sort of forging this sort of future set construct and lawfully aligned sort of dominated future setting that the guys are currently having to negotiate. So seek them out, because I thought they were good resources for that. Also, my adventure, The Crimson Well, is available as part of the Blood Ties anthology on the DM's Guild, along with 11 other excellent blood-themed adventures, which are all chilling and thrilling in equal measure, and perfect for Halloween if you're looking for something to do that's spooky and kooky over the next weekend. And then there's my other DM's Guild adventures, The Fox and the Fae, which was made with the help of the RPG Writers Workshop, which I think are about to embark on another round of courses, which helps people that want to write RPGs create and develop their first effort in that realm. So that's worth checking out if you've ever fancied doing that. And then there's Craftmas with Gremlins, which is a Christmas winter themed adventure, so maybe buy that in advance of the holiday season and play it with your friends and family over then, because that would help me out immeasurably, because what with things being the way they are, I need money. So yeah, that'd be great.
Because cash rules everything around me, couldn't get the money.
Yeah.
Billion.
Can we possibly cram any more Wu-Tang references into tonight's session?
No, next time.
Yeah. That's it. I think I've waffled long enough. I've been garbling and tripping over my words throughout the entire session, so I think I'll end it there. Anything else, guys, or is that good? We're good? Okay.
Good, yeah.
As always, the background music is courtesy of HEIMAT DER KATASTROPHE, who are a retrowave dungeon synth label, whose products are available on Bandcamp. They're all great, so if you want some retro-styled synth-heavy music to play your RPGs with, seek them out, and I believe that's it. Is that it? Have I covered everything?
That's it.
Okay, so we'll be back next Wednesday around 8ish, so until then, be kind, be safe, be creative, and play D&D. Say farewell, everybody. Bye!
Killer bee!
We on the swarm!